Hey, welcome to a special super duper edition of Black Sheep Rising. We're going to be reviewing the best movie ever made. This movie will blow your mind.
Wait. How many times have you seen this movie?
I've seen this movie exactly once.
Okay, this is not the best movie ever made. Return of the Jedi is the best movie ever made because I've seen it at least 40 times.
Okay, well, number
I
two then.
don't know about that because
Empire Strikes Back? No.
okay, first of all,
Jedi? Three, yeah.
Star Wars does not have Vic Diesel in the movie.
How do you know?
So it can't
Maybe
be.
He could have been one of the. He could have
He
been.
could have been Darth
Disney
Vader.
ones.
Well, no, he could have been an extra.
I didn't see Vic in there. He could have been a stormtrooper, but
All right, we've got to get this. We've got to, because I know who Vic Diesel is, but I don't think the fans of this show have a clue who Vic Diesel is, especially the way that we talk about
He's
him
the man who hits the nitrous.
and that old Nos. James, who is Vic
Yeah.
Diesel?
Vic Diesel is a race car comedian.
A race car comedian.
Movie actor.
Philosopher, and race car
Yeah, put him
racer.
up on the screen.
I definitely recommend if you haven't already.
Yeah, check him out on Facebook.
Yes,
Go to
is where
Facebook
it's at.
Movie
and type in
star.
Vic Diesel.
D-I-E.
Yeah, I know. I can't
S-E-L.
spell
There
Diesel.
you go.
There
There's a
he
picture
is.
of him.
He's an actor and a director.
He only has 413 likes at the moment, which is just way under where he should be at. He mentions a lot of funny things during the week. He's definitely recommend going to his site and just catching up with him. He is a celebrity and he's got a lot of stuff that needs to be. What was May 16th's note of the day?
Filling out a survey today as a favor, and I said name, Vic Diesel, age, 30, race, every day.
Every
smiley
motherfucking day. So anyways, Vic Diesel is in this movie, but a lot of people wouldn't realize that unless we told them that there was, the fact that, yes, Vic Diesel was here. You just gotta look for him.
His big name is on the
There's no Vic Diesel in Star Wars, but maybe we should ask Vic.
Disney will.
He could have been an extra. Yeah, and the new Disney,
should ask
new
him.
Disney Star Wars might just include him, and we don't know
If
yet.
they want to call them action films, they got to have Vic.
Okay, so
I think that Empire Strikes Back is better than Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, sure.
you're gonna have three types actually. You're gonna have 1, 2, or 3. Some guy's gonna like Star Wars because it was original and it was just the most fantastic.
A New Hope is a great movie.
And then you're going to have guys who like Empire because it was so dark and stuff. And then you're going to have guys like me who like 3 because he finally put it all together. He came back as a badass. And he rescued all his folks. And he got his team. He had his whole team together. I mean, it really made sense.
That's true, but the thing about Empire, a lot of people thought it was the most boring, but
Yeah, it was one of them. But
that's
None of these are Vic Diesel movies.
the initial battle, good to go. And the last scene when he finds out the big old climactic turning part of the movie, yeah, it was good too. But everything in between is like, oh,
no, but it's like
all the training.
It's like the hero's journey. It's not just an immediate thing.
Hey, I'm not saying that it shouldn't have been there. I'm saying it was a necessary part.
There's a reason that there's already about to be 7 Fast Furious movies made, and there's only 6 Star Wars movies.
That's right.
Because Fast Furious
the people
is
have
better.
spoken. Actually, I think we can all agree.
So it's taken Star Wars to get to 7, like 40 years. And Furious was able to do it in less than a decade.
Sure.
I don't even know if it was that long. Who knows
I was in
how
middle
long.
school, I think.
You
when the
don't
first
think
Fast
it's that
Furious
people
came
just
out?
want a cheap thrill? They just want to go see some shit drive fast
Who
and get
needs
blowed up?
space rockets when you could hit the NOS in your car in real life in America? You know what I'm saying? This is L.A.
It ain't nothing.
This is the summer streets here.
You ain't seen a movie unless you've seen a tank
Did somebody just say a tank?
We're going to have our own tank.
flying out of a semi truck or whatever that was in a encapsulated armored trailer.
You haven't seen a movie till you see Tyrese's car get run over by a tank and Tyrese jump across lanes of traffic to land on Paul Walker's car to drive away to safety.
Shit!
That's what I'm saying.
Oh crap! All right, so we still haven't said what the movie is. James, what is this movie that you opened up on? What is this?
This is 6 Fast and Furious. It is the best movie made today.
Also known as
Until seven
Too
comes
Fast, Too Furious 6, or The Fast and the Furious 6, or just short Furious 6.
6 Fast, 6 Furious.
It's all kinds.
This has all the characters. It has 2 Vic Diesels in it, and it has just a great cast.
It has
great.
Tyrese, Michelle Rodriguez back from the dead. It has all the stars that we know and love. Ludacris is in it.
Oh,
And he's on the radio. He lets them know they got a tank.
oh my God. All right, so look, I found this nice 3-minute trailer. It pretty much gives you a good idea of what's going on. Let's go play this trailer before we talk about it. Here we go.
Full screen. Sounds exotic.
Hey, Lil Tomato. This place doesn't have right feng shui.
What is that?
What did you do, Garrett?
This is what we all want to drink.
Oh, can I have some?
Oh, we can't play that. You guys are train wrecking, man. You guys are train wrecking.
6 Fast, man.
Okay, you want to play the real one? There's right there.
Oh, shit. All right, so that was the parody, and we might play that at the end of this review. We've got to play the real one so the people know what's going on, man.
People's movie.
Yeah, the People's Movie is right here. Starting now.
Vic,
Now.
Vic.
Now.
I like the other one better.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that again.
This is what 100 million buys, huh? It wasn't that hard to find you, Toretto.
He's wearing an Under Armour.
Wasn't hiding.
Monster Energy logo.
Last week, a team of highly coordinated drivers took down an entire military convoy.
You know, Rio was my last job.
Oh, I know you didn't do it. But you're gonna help me take down the team that did.
And why is that, House?
Been chasing this crew across 12 countries. This was taken a week ago.
Oh, she's alive.
Possible.
I need your help, Dom. I need your team.
We need you, Vic.
Why do I smell baby oil?
You keep running your pie hole, you're gonna smell an ass kicking.
You got the best crew in the world standing right in front of you. Give them a reason to stay.
Yeah, I love that noise.
Our
Yeah,
target's
they only
Owen
played
Shaw,
like
former
20
Spec Ops
times in the
soldier.
trailer.
For years, they've been running jobs in Europe, but it's our most recent jobs that graduated them to a whole new level. The loss of life is unthinkable.
Explosion
I'm offering you a chance to make your family whole again.
You get us close to Letty and we'll get you shot. And you give us full pardons all the way around.
I can't promise you that.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it. Ride or die.
We're not dealing with cops, with drug dealers.
I don't think this song is in the soundtrack.
I've never seen this before.
I don't recognize
This
it.
code you live by makes you predictable. And our line of work, predictable means vulnerable. I can reach out and break you whenever I want.
You believe in ghosts?
Maybe the Letty we once knew is gone.
You don't turn your back on family.
There it is.
Yeah, there's a drop.
I haven't turned it into a drop. I do have that. I have a bunch of them.
Guys. Yes. They got a tank.
Damn.
We talking vehicular warfare.
This is not what we do.
Drive out of the plane.
So if you just watched that 3-minute trailer, you pretty much saw the entire movie. You could save yourself 2 hours and 15 minutes and just watch that because it was everything. All the hot shots were right there. And
Well,
if you
there
didn't,
were a few longer shots of the explosions.
and if you didn't hear all the drops, I cut like 5 of them out
This is not what we do.
to use for future reference. Things that I thought were
Did somebody just say a tank? And who's paying for all this equipment? Taxpayers?
that I thought would work. For
There were
Black
some
Sheep Rising.
moments that I felt really were the moments where I believe if you had seen this film in the theater, which I did not have the privilege of, but that you'd probably be able to hear a pin drop. And the two I'm thinking of is there are some very dramatic jumping scenes.
Yes, there
where
were
the heroes of the film, and this is the type of film where the good guys are the good guys and the bad guys, you know who those bastards are. They're just the bad guys.
even though all of the main characters in this movie are all criminals. How do you like that?
Well, they're good criminals because they're family and like they're all friends.
and now in this particular
They
movie,
stick
they're
up for one
working
another.
for who?
The government,
Uncle Sam, man. How do you like that? So now they're no longer criminals. Now they are good to go.
They're heroes at that point.
So how do you like how that works? But yeah,
the most
you're right.
recent movie is the one that represents the best morals, and I know that once 7 Fast comes out, that whatever side they're on, then I'll be for that too.
All right, keep talking. If I find the spots, there were 3 jumps that I noticed. One by Roman, played by Tyrese. One by Vic Diesel, played by Dwayne Johnson.
Vic Diesel, yeah.
I'm sorry, and one by Vic Diesel, played by
Vic Diesel.
Vic Diesel. No, I'm thinking this guy. What's his real name?
That's
Vincent?
Vic Diesel too.
Vic Diesel too. I think it was at 134. Oh, here we go. All right. And this is the jump that is just so outrageous. I mean,
we
people
gotta
see this. Now, this is a good thing. It's a good thing that my dad wasn't here in the room watching this with us because he would freak out if he saw this. He would be like, this is so ludicrous. I'm like, yeah, no, he's one of the characters in the movie. He's like, no, I mean, this is absolutely ludicrous that they would, try such fantastic stunts and try to pass it off on the people. How do they get away with crap like this? This is fraudulent.
I'm sure in the theaters everyone was cheering and clapping because they were glad that Tyrese was able to get away to safety.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad Tyrese was able to make it. I mean, I wouldn't want him to have gotten smushed by the tank. I mean, there's all these poor innocent people. I don't know who they are, but they're in this film and we don't see them. They just get killed and it's like it's a side thing.
Look at that car, man.
Here's your girl.
Watch and learn, acrobats of the world. This is how you do it.
And your happy ending.
We can do it, Vic. I knew it was coming.
Oh my God!
Vic has some incredible aim there.
Oh my God! My brain hurts after watching stuff like that.
That was
it
epic.
seriously hurts.
I mean,
I want shit like that.
Return of the Jedi has shit on that. It's got nothing on
I don't
that.
know a scene in Return of the Jedi that makes you laugh like that. But what about Tyrese? Tyrese has quite the jump. I know Tyrese is a man who can really extend himself.
he is a black man, and I'm told that they really know how to do the jumps. And I don't know. Does that have anything to do with anything?
No, I don't think it does.
Does that just? I don't know.
Conan, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, Conan, come on.
Oh, I can't.
You had it muted.
Yeah, I had
You
to
can't
turn,
even
I
do
had
it
to- I had
right.
to turn the volume up.
You, sir, are a racist.
Okay, back
And
to
now you lost your Vic movie. You got to reopen it.
I just want to see Tyrese jump the car to safety.
I know that you can watch it on Canine Controversies episode 1. I know that's one of your...
Yeah, Red Lobster's driving around in the background on a motorcycle in that scene. So first they try and blow up Tyrese's car, and he says, oh shit. And then right after that, they run over the back of his car. Oh, this is where Paul... All right, it should be right around here, because Paul Walker just jumped.
There it is,
Here
there it is, there it is.
All right, let's get some sounds.
All right.
Here.
This is number 2 ultimate jump ever.
Here we go.
Oh, now he's stuck in a car. And now this little hot rod is going to push this piece of junk car all over the highway.
We're dragging a car behind us.
How did they know they're dragging a car behind them? Maybe
I'm sure that the weight slowed them down.
These guys are such pros that they have handheld radios while they drive around.
Yeah, they're wireless, man. They're wireless headsets. All right,
No, the bad guys had the wireless.
We can't watch this.
Yeah, that's the technologies for those Babylons.
The Vic Diesel team has like the family handheld. They're more family. They're more of a cohesive family.
Well, they're being paid by the taxpayers, and there's only so much money that can go to pay our heroes who are actually out there battling the terrorists. And so, I mean, if anything, we should be forking out a little more so that Vic Diesel and Vic Diesel have the accessories needed to combat these bad people.
Well, this movie is about a different archetype of individual, and I believe Vic is the representation of it. He's the center of it. You could say he's almost the patriarch of this family.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this family? What does it represent? I mean, what ideals does it forward? It's hard to tell. It's the new movie to the next, and everybody's just waiting on 7 Fast to see where everything is taken and to see what we should believe in and what we should strive for in the name of these wonderful actors in this wonderful franchise.
If you watch it to the end, to the very end, and you're not the kind of guy who walks right out of the room when the credits start rolling, you will have noticed that a new character is being introduced to the genre.
I know who it is.
And he's also a very fast and a very furious actor type.
Yeah.
I don't think he's never been in a Too Fast, Too Furious film, but he knows how to get around. He must have a very small penis because he's been driving the very fast hot rods for the longest time. All these guys, questionable.
Who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm not any of these guys who ride this. What? Oh, you didn't? Are you the kind of guy who walked out of the movie when the credits started rolling?
Yeah, fuck this.
So you didn't see the end?
The person you're talking about and the person I'm talking about are two totally different people. Just to let you know, you're talking about the guy, the Australian guy, right?
I'm talking about Jason Statham.
Oh, you're talking about the
I'm not
transporter
talking
dude.
about him. There's somebody else I'm talking about that you'll know about if you go to the IMDb page for 7 Fast, 7 Furious.
That's cheating.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I watched
got
the end of the
inside
credits
info.
and I saw I saw the teaser. I saw the little teaser they were throwing at us.
That part doesn't count because they're going to edit that guy out and put.
Well, no, what's going to
the other
happen
guy in
is,
there.
I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the guy getting hit in the car.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's going to happen
and
is
the car blows up for some unknown reason.
Well, what's going to happen is later on the dude's going to be the police are going to be here in the ambulance and they're going to pull off the mask and it's going to be Paul Walker.
And this whole are you trying to tell me that he's not really dead and he faked his death?
No, but then the Asian dude will be in 7.
Yes. Why would
That's
they
the
take him
plan.
out? He's still here. He can be in the movie. But who I'm talking about.
This is planned.
Are you gonna ruin it for me? Is this a complete spoiler or is this?
Well, no, it's something that you could verify on IMDb.
Okay, tell me.
Ong Bak, the Thai warrior.
Oh, really? Is he driving cars or is he just doing flips and stuff?
He better be driving
Maybe
some
both.
cars.
Is he doing flips and stuff in his car?
Maybe he has a drone car and he's doing flips somewhere else while piloting the drone car that's racing Vic.
I heard that George Lucas will be directing Fast 7.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You guys know the story of Tony Jaa, not making movies for a while, right?
I don't know. Which one is Tony Jaa?
Tony Jaa is the star of Ong Bak, the Thai warrior. He's like the protagonist that goes and saves the Buddha head. Have you seen Ong Bak? It's like a really cool martial arts
Yeah, I've seen it,
film.
but I didn't know that he was not doing movies. I thought that
All right,
Jet
so
Li was
he
not doing
signed a
movies
contract.
and he broke his promise.
All right, so Tony Jaa, who's this really cool young martial artist, actor, kickboxer, he signed a contract with this studio that made the Ong Bak movies, and they were big. The contract stipulated that you will only make movies for our company, and he tried to get out of it, and he couldn't. So he was stuck in this contract where he couldn't make movies for anyone else. So he decided, I'm not making any movies. I'm going to a Buddhist temple and becoming like a Shaolin monk.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's really badass to think oh, well, if I can't act, I'm going to become a monk and be all dedicated and spiritual. And then when I come back, it'll be a huge return. He'd be the biggest movie star.
Oh, that's totally the wrong music. Hold on.
But from what I understand, I guess he didn't really stay in the monk training thing, and I don't think he really became.
You think you think he washed up? Couldn't handle it?
I think the contract, like, I don't know if it ended or just ran out or whatever, but now he's making Hollywood movies with Vic Diesel, so I guess he's out of the only independent Thai movie company business, which is good for him. I'm glad he's making movies with Vic Diesel. He's probably making millions and hooking it up for himself, but I hope that after he makes the millions on the Vic Diesel movie, that he thinks about that, you know, concentrates some of that effort back to the people and makes a good film again like Ong Bak. Because, I mean, Ong Bak compared to Vic Diesel, I mean...
You can do it!
I look forward to it. I like that flipping around stuff. He's kind of like a more serious Jackie Chan. You know, using the elements to not necessarily like lay waste to his opponents, but to actually kind of get out of situations by, you know, parkour, you know, jumping over things and getting away real quick.
One of the appeals of Ong Bak is the fact that there is no wires used. That's one of the things advertised in the films, is the special effects are real people with not. The most you'll see is there are actually some padding and some scenes.
I seem to remember one.
Aside from that, there's no special
I seem to
effects.
remember one clip where there was a four-wheeler involved doing like a flip. And I just had to watch it like 5 times, and now I just can't remember for the life of me what was actually involved. Maybe I
There's
can
a
find
scene
that.
where he needs somebody, or somebody needs somebody from off of a roof onto a bike, and as he's jumping off the roof, you can see that he's wearing a knee pad. But if you think about it, it's like, wow, that's crazy that someone's jumping off a roof and kneeing someone off a bike, even if they're wearing a knee pad. So it's pretty cool.
No, that didn't come up. Maybe it was a motorcycle.
Try out ATV.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, all-terrain vehicle.
Oh, it wasn't an ATV. It was like those cabs, right? It's from the first movie? That little cab chase thing?
No, I seem to remember like four-wheeler doing like a complete 360 in the air, and he like punched him out of the... I don't know.
Was that from the first film? I think I've only seen
that's
the first
it at the
one.
bottom.
No, that wasn't it.
You can see the whole movie, it looks like.
All right, we're just speculating right now.
But Tony Jaa is going to be starring alongside Vic Diesel, and to be honest, I think he's going to steal the show. And what's Vic going to do? He's going to have to give props to his boy there.
That's all right, though. I mean, you gotta give it up, and you gotta let the young crew come in and have some of the glory. Otherwise, people.
So bottom line on Fast 6, Fast Furious, I think you should go see it. It's got...
Why go see it? Why don't you just... Isn't it on Netflix yet?
I think that you should go out to the theaters and go see it if you can find it in the theaters.
I think you should call up a movie theaters and request it be
That's
shown.
true.
Can I tell you guys something?
What's that?
It took me 3 days to watch that damn film.
I'm surprised that it most people can't put it down once they start. They got to just keep going.
Because I have to watch it. I have to watch it in small segments. I watch like 15 minutes at a time. Like when I have breakfast, I'll watch 15 minutes, eat some eggs, and then I'm like, oh my God, I've got to go do something
Were you taking
constructive.
notes or?
No, I'm not taking. I just had to go elsewhere in the world and go do something like wash dishes.
What about the part when Vic the Rock Diesel pulls out the gun and shoots the vending machine? Wasn't that a part where you're like, whoa, cool?
I thought that was very destructive and very government official type. That's it really bothered me. I mentioned earlier that the whole idea behind this movie was that the terrorists were stealing a dirty tech bomb, which would just shut down everything. And so, I mean, you have to think that people watching this might actually believe that could be a possible, outcome. That could be something that could actually happen. But you know what bothered me more than anything? Anytime, every single interrogation, every single one, you know how it was solved? Some guy walked into the room and started punching on him.
Torture.
Until they answered and gave him and every time they got an answer out of him. And there was more than 2 interrogations. It was throughout, all the way up to when the guy was in jail, Walker was in jail, stabbing the guy in the leg with his little shank in order to get information out of him. That bothers me.
Well, I haven't seen the previous films. From what I understand, the most recent one is always the best one. But I bet there may have been a time when Vic Diesel was in the clutches of the police, and they were like, tell us what you know, and he got tortured. And he was like, no. And it probably just shows the resilience and the power and the pride of that character and how.
But now they're cops, and so they're turning it around. They've taken all these traits that they've learned throughout the years, being abused by the man. Now they're the man, and what are they going to do? Are they going to be nice guys? No, man, they're going to use the same tactics that were shoved down their throat all those years. And hey, I think that's the saddest part.
All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Give peace a chance. Hey, make sure you have peace in your heart and your minds when you watch this program, and don't go into it with, state-loving, government-loving, military-loving types, because you're just not going to get the right message from this.
Well, I guess
it's all about jumps.
I mean, people are going to hear that and be like, no, but I love aspects of these things. And I'd say to them, well, love the things that you love about them, but don't love the things that shouldn't be loved about them.
Yeah.
I would say that you should go see the movie and don't.
Why do they have to go see it? It's not at the theaters anymore.
Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the naysayers like this Conan guy who thinks he's like a Jedi or some
there
shit.
Are
I don't know what's going on.
Who don't believe in going to see Vic Diesel movies.
I think that you will be amazed at the fast cars and the furious action of the Six Fast, Six Furious,
and all of the.
I mean, if you thought the previous 5 Fast Furious movies were great, 6 has all the characters, and they're working on a team. They're working as a team.
They even brought one back from the dead.
They did, that's right.
So the question is, are they going to bring the French girl and she is French, right?
I already told you what's going to happen.
And the Asian. Are they going to bring... They killed the Asian guy.
No, he's going to pull off a mask, and it's going to be Paul Walker.
You think he's...
and then the Asian dude's going to be in the new
Do you think he slipped out of the vehicle right before it...
No, it was
ignited?
Paul Walker. Paul Walker knew that the Asian dude was a target, so he was pretending to be him.
It was a sacrifice.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to wait. When's it coming out? This summer? This fall?
It should come out Memorial Day.
It's always summer, right? Yeah.
Not in New Hampshire, it's not. It's not summer yet. It's still springtime, right?
Oh, it's summer, man. It's nice.
I almost installed my window unit today and decided that I would just open the door to the basement and let some of that cold air come up because it was cold down there, but it was hot up here.
You should do the fans. Go get window fans. They're cheaper.
I actually have a big old unit in the attic that pulls air throughout the house. The only problem is it pulls all the dust in the world out there into here. And the pollen.
You can't put a filter on it?
No, I mean, the idea is the fan pulls the air through the windows, every window that's open in the house, so that everything that's outside is coming in, and it's a nice breeze, but it's also pulling in a crazy amount of dust and pollen and stuff, and it's just
animals.
That could be an issue.
Yeah, and I mean, when you go look at the screen on your window, and it's just packed with bugs that are being pulled into the screen. Yeah, that's some forest right there. I'd just rather have a nice clean window unit. I can handle the electricity, I think. But yeah, it does get warm in here with all this technology. You guys have anything else you want to say about Furious 6?
I think it's important to understand what a culturally relevant film this is and how much it reflects upon the modern age and the values of our society here today. I mean, think of the millions and millions of dollars that were poured into this production and all of the individuals who invested time and energy into ensuring that we got to see Vic save the day with lots of explosions in the background. Because that's what it all comes down to, right? I mean, at the end of the day, when people say, what's the best movie you've ever seen, I'm going to have to think back and say, the one where...
There can be only one.
Saved the day. There were explosions. Michelle Rodriguez got her memory back.
You mean angry cat, grumpy cat Latina? Do you get that when you see her?
That she looks like Grumpy Cat?
Yeah.
I guess it's
good looking bod, man, but friggin' that face, it's just like, ugh. Why is she so unhappy? You would think with a bod like that, she would be like, a big old smile.
It's because she's had a hard life in the film.
Pessimists usually aren't good-looking folk.
Well, like you said, when we were looking at the drug addict pictures and a few other shows, I was like, this is Six Fast, Six Furious reality show.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what it comes down to. I mean, go to the dirtiest, nastiest part of your hometown, wherever you may be today, and look for the dirtiest, nastiest of people and ask them where the fast cars are racing, because where else would you rather be on a Friday night?
You should be on this show having a cool-ass shit. Of course, it's not Friday night, but it is Sunday night. Having a good-ass after-hours program, learning good things about liberty and media. We need to have more media reviews. You guys haven't seen Princess Bride yet, so we're not doing that one.
You want to close on that epic trailer?
Let's close.
That was a good trailer.
On the epic parody trailer that we tried to open on.
I've not seen it, so I don't know if there's any bad things in it. Just push off. Go back to that
No, it's
tab.
okay.
Forward.
This is an uncensored show.
All right. So, hey, guys, thanks for joining us in the after show. We will see you at next week's after show, if there is a next week.
Be sure to like everybody on Facebook.
Like it all on Facebook. I need more likes. Yeah.
Be sure to like Vic, Conan, AKPF, Black Sheep Rising, Vic Diesel, Six Fast, Six Furious, Five Gum.
Giotto.
How many likes does Giotto have?
I don't know, like 4.
Getting up
All
there,
right.
man.
Gee, we got to double your likes, buddy.
Yeah, I know. By next week. Double
It's okay.
Giotto's likes by next week.
By the end of Pork Fest, he'll have 1 million likes.
Yes. All right, here it is. Fast and Furious 6 movie trailer. Funny parody.
Full screen.
Hey, Lil Tomato. This place doesn't have right feng shui.
What is that? This is what we all want to drink.
Aw, can I have some?
A, B.
C and D. Do you have a skateboard? I need ice cream. Someone farted in an elevator.
I'm in a very bad mood. My pudding was stale. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That doesn't make any sense.
Stupid.
Why are we talking?
Have you been with a woman?
Skippy. There's a tank.
Six Fast, Six Furious.
I don't know about that.
Calderón, Don Omar, los bandoleros. Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy. Y voy a seguir con mi tumbao y con mis ojos colorados, con mi gato activado. Ustedes no me lo han dado.
Oye, a mí me importa poco lo que se diga del diga. William Landrón y yo somos socios de la avenida. Soy bandolero como el mister politiquero, que se robó todo el dinero y lo postularon de nuevo. Como si fuera Caldio Don Omar, nos daban conspiración, la llave bota. Y yo no soy ejemplo, mi respeto al tempo. Su único delito fue tener talento. Que tú quieres que yo escriba guasimilla mentira. Sé que el DEA me tiene en la mira. Yo estoy claro, mis impuestos pago. Critican si trabajo, critican si soy vago. Y hago en primera y me tratan de segunda. A tu nena le encanta como el negro zumba. Yo soy tu cuco, tengo el trabuco, conocido mundialmente como el maluco.
Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy. Y voy a seguir con mi tumbao y con mis ojos colorados, con mi gato activado. Ustedes no me lo han dado. Mira, ya lo que chereo, me cogí un caso y apuntaron el dedo. Ya no era el rey del perreo, ahora era Tecato y otro posible reo. Que me metieran preso, todos dijeron, mal los veo. Yo no les creo a su sistema de reformación ingrato. A mí me arrestaron 2 puercos por pasar el rato. Y yo aquí pichando, aguantando, callando. Si nadie es perfecto, ¿de qué me están juzgando? Ya sé con mi vida lo que cualquiera puede. Vivir como quiere, tener sus placeres. Mi gente, yo no soy distinto a ustedes. Y hoy en día soy cantante porque ustedes quieren. Me dieron las primeras planas. Coger rapero con marihuana, pistola y cosas raras. Solo quedaré en sus mentes claras cuando crezcan donde yo crecí, se críen donde me criaba. Diablo, me duele tanta baba. Duele tanta baba. El no juzgarme se les agradece. El beneficio de la duda cualquiera merece.
Tío, el no juzgar no se les agradece. El beneficio de la duda cualquiera merece.
Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy. Y voy a seguir con mi tumbao y con mis ojos colorados, con mi gato activado. Ustedes no me lo han dado.
Oye, a la gente le encanta sacar pellejo. Uno por profesión, otro por bochinchero. Dale a la sin hueso, soy chicharronero. Haciendo dinero con el sufrimiento ajeno. Yo no soy un santo, pero estoy en clave. Estoy pagando todas mis maldades. Y estoy aquí tirando pa'lante. Como quiera que lo ponga, hago menos mal que antes. A ti lo que te jode es que te mataste, trataste, te superaste, pero te olvidaste que el papá upa está mirándonos de arriba. El único que juzga, el nicho que no discrimina. Y yo no he visto al maní ni bandón. Calle Callejón, el bandido Calderón. El no juzgar no se les agradece. El beneficio de la duda cualquiera merece.
Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy. Y voy a seguir con mi tumbao y con mis ojos colorados, con mi gato activado. Ustedes no me lo han dado.
Y aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy. Y voy a seguir con mi tumbao y con mis ojos colorados, con mi gato activado. Ustedes no me lo han dado.
Eco, The Lab, los bandoleros, Teo Calderón, Diesel, ponle pila a esto. Don Omar y Teo Calderón, haciendo historia en la música, los bandoleros. Eco.
He'll be like, game over, man.
Game over.
Is that good, or you can't hear me, or
No,
what's
I
going
can hear you.
on?
I'm just trying to figure out why I'm having to push you up so high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because you're on Daryl's
6.
mic. I usually have to pull Daryl down.
To cut a steak.
Oh, yeah,
cut
you usually
a
gotta cut that steak.
I think that Daryl speaks very loudly sometimes.
I noticed that now there's
Man ain't gonna smack a bitch today.
I hear that there's a Jack Skeleton. Is that his name from Christmas Tales?
Where?
I
want to fill this out. I want to fill the blackout with just stuff, and I just don't have. I don't have enough here, so I'm gonna have to go out.
A Vic Diesel, like, picture with explosions behind him.
Dude,
I got something for you. I'll bring it in.
You remember that one at Walmart? Did you get the one at Walmart?
Which one?
That would have been the best one. And I had my hands on the Brad Pitt one from DayZ. And I went back the next day and it wasn't there, so someone had to grab it.
You know what a friend of mine got? You remember the Benjamin Button movie posters that they had of Brad Pitt's face?
All old and shit?
No, it's one of just Brad Pitt looking like Brad Pitt and one of Cate Blanchett, but Brad Pitt's face was half of it. And it was a big poster that was at like the movie stores and in the movie theaters. Well, I had a friend who just happened to go down to Blockbuster, rest in peace, the wonderful old store. And he grabbed the Brad Pitt off the window and it came down and it was relocated to his room.
Oh, shit.
And he had a giant Brad Pitt's face and that was pretty cool. That's another thing that's pretty cool, the Samuel Jackson.
I got this at home.
Nice.
I'll give it to you, Conehead.
Tasty burger? I want bad motherfucker is what I want.
I really like the black and white print. It's not a frame from the film, but it's a frame that's popular as a poster of Samuel L. and John Travolta holding the firearms. Yo, G, wake up. It's time for the show.
I saw a veteran at Long John Silver today, and he was from Vietnam War. I told him, thank you for the service you did and that I will buy your lunch. I got him a popcorn shrimp combo and Pepsi refillable. He didn't know who Vic Diesel was because the war made it so he can't see movies. But I didn't get mad. I told him I was in Private Ryan. I know all about the war and sacrifice. Even though there's New World Order, I support troops because at least they're brave. Not like the politics who run everything behind a closed-door cowards. Support troops. Garrett, you're not behind this webpage, are you?
No, I have nothing to do with Vic Diesel's official.
How did you come across this? Because you introduced this to me, and now I'm suspect. Now you're suspect.
I was invited by a fan of the page, and I too quickly became a fan of the page.
Vic Diesel. I am an actor, philosopher, and race car racer. I am also Italian and down to earth. He just added that. I haven't seen that one.
No, it's been up there forever.